Good morning. Well, last time my characters traveled back to Dragon's Rest and were informed by Renara, who turns out to be a dragon, that she is the key to the observatory, and this is where the renegade kobolds live. So they're here now, and they have the key, and they're all level 3, which is max level for this adventure. And they're ready to take on the final dungeon. So first thing first, we gotta read this thing. A broken and overgrown path winds to the edge of the cliff. The overlook is marked by 2 marble statues veined with gold, each carved in the shape of a dragon with its mouth open in a silent roar. Oh, and they were given the Moonstone key, which has hexagonal shape. That's very important because when they investigate the statues on both sides, they will discover I really don't like how they made this map with everyone having to be half the size or whatever. Anyway, why are they all faded? What the hell? Oh, because they're under something there, I think. Anyway, so with that in mind, the hexagonal key fits in the hexagonal hull at the base of either statue, then creates an ethereal bridge traversing the gap in front of them. The hell? Sony says. He reluctantly takes a step out, but when he sees that it's a solid light bridge, he's just like, well, seems solid enough. Alright, man, we're right behind you, Vernon says, and Akumi's just like, yes, I should probably go second, and Vernon, you should stay behind. And he slowly, and Vernon suddenly stretches to twice the size. How'd I get so fat, he says, but then it goes away. Anyway, second later, they get to the other side of the bridge to see this. Broken stones line this plaza, fragments of elegant statues, once magnificent pillars, and shining marble walls. At the center, a tall sculpture of rusted planets and gilded stars spins idly in a jerky mimicry of celestial motion. It's this thing in the center. A gargled screech suddenly rises from across the plaza. A half-dozen bat-like creatures are swarming around 2 winged kobolds, and blue paint smeared across their long snouts. Kobolds are fighting fiercely. They seem close to being overwhelmed. Now, everyone will roll for initiative. And mech. And a whole bunch of Sturges. Here's the thing, though, is that, like, they don't necessarily have to join the fight. They could just stand there and watch if they wanted to. The adventurers, I mean. I'm a lost Sturge, but whatever. Now, finally, our party members. Right. That Sturge goes first. Sturge are mosquitoes that are the size of bats. They're kind of like bats, too. I don't know if I can, like, look at a picture or something. Yeah, see, they got, like, bat wings, but they got the long snout of a mosquito, and they do drink your blood. In fact, when they attack you, they do this blood drain attack. That's the only attack they do. But if they hit you, they become attached to you and just will suck your blood every turn, and will quickly suck all your blood out of your body. And you'll just be like these husks of they don't have any blood. Anyway, think of them like giant mosquitoes. They don't like have tactics or anything, but they're also smart enough to know when the going gets tough to run away. I mean, they only have 2 health, so more than likely if they do get hit and somehow survive it, then they'll run away like the next turn. But not until then, you know, because they are hungry for their blood. So this one will fly up, attack Min. Critical miss. So the next one over there, that one will fly up and attack Mech. 24, that'll definitely hit. Yeah, when it's attached after that. So okay, so he'll take 4 damage. And Sturge, I'll add a thing to show he's attached. And then Kumi's turn. Kumi like looks and says, we must help them. And Stoney's like, except aren't these the enemy? They said these were the kobold renegades. But they're being attacked by Sturges, Kumi says. And if we help them, maybe we convince them not to be evil or something anymore. Vernon says, well, you don't move right through the combat. Like, moved up, but... So just like, well, suppose if we don't help them after these Sturges kill them all, they'll come after us. You're quite right, Akumi says. Then she steps forward and aims for the one on him and casts Sacred Flame. So that one goes a chance to dodge out of the way, essentially. Which it does. Stony. He'll move 25 feet up to there. He's a dwarf, that's his max movement. Then he'll throw a javelin at that one. One more thing. Javelin. Okay. 7 damage, so he kills the one on Mech's chest here. He's just like, thank you so much. And Stoney's like, I don't understand Draconic. Though I think they can also speak Common. So that's 1 dead. Next Sturge, though, this one's attacking Min to begin with. So that hits him, and now he's attached to him, and only has 1 hit point. And now it's Min's turn. You will attack the one on his chest. I guess do nothing else because this one's too close and could attack of opportunity him. So he'll attack the one on his chest with his dagger. I believe that hits. Yep, just barely hits him and kills the one on his chest. This Sturge is closest to Min, so it'll attack Min. Min might die. Poor Min. Yep, Min's dead. 4 damage, but that just kills him as he sucks the last of the blood out of him. And he falls to the ground and dies. Next Sturge. That one. Nope, has a chance to go for either of them, so we'll roll randomly. Stony will be evens. So it turns to Stony. It turns to Stony and charges. Flying speed is 40 feet, so it just runs right up there and attacks him. Critical hit. That's too bad. And then it locks onto Stony for 8 damage total. And now it's locked on. Yeah, like I said, the Sturges are nasty. They just be really bad. Next Sturge, that one. Closer to 15, either way. Evens is Stony again. So this one will fly over to Mech and attack him. That misses though. It's Mech's turn. Mech will attack, I guess, one of those Sturges, the bottom one. The one that just attacked him. That hits, 6 damage, he kills it. That Sturge will attack Mech. 12 hits him. No, 12 misses. Okay. Next Sturge. 30 feet, 40. Yep. So it will charge to Mech and attack. And. Oh, and that gives it advantage. Boom, 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 boom. Whoops. Blood drain with advantage. 16 hits, 6 damage. That will kill Mech. Ah, blah. Vernon's just like, well, we didn't help that much as he takes his first turn of the match. And actually, I think I'll just stay back there, and he will Eldritch Blast the one on Stony without. Oh, that missed. Damn. Oh, that's Sturge. Oh, they're both dead. Both the kobolds are dead. Okay, so they will just rush to Stony. Rush. And they will attack. 11, that misses. That one's dead. Kumi will take another step forward and cast Sacred Flame on the one on Stony. Well, 2 damage is enough to kill it if it hits. So, it's a dexterity saving throw. Miss. Damn. Stony will attack the one that is attached to him. That also misses. Next Sturge. That one's dead. Min is dead. Sturge. That one will fly up and attack Stony. That hits. 6 damage, not a crit. And he's also attached to Stony now. So isn't looking good, guys. Stony says. Next Sturge, that one's already attached, so just deal damage as it sucks his blood. 1d4 plus 3, I'll just deal attack damage. 6 damage. If I die, go on without me! Oh, that Sturge is dead. Next dead. Another Sturge. And fly up and attack. Misses. Just barely. That one also fly over and attack and has advantage now. So, oh shit. So that sucks. 20, that'll hit, and it'll become attached. So it's, wait, didn't another one attached to him? I'm sure one of them did, but I can't remember which one. I guess I'll just lock in this one. Okay, so Stony's not doing so well. Vernon will take a step forward and try to hit one of the ones on Stony with that one. This is really bad, Vernon says. He shoots at it. Okay, actually maybe he'll cast Shatter, because then he'll hit both of those. And 10-foot cube. Could he do that to hit these 3 and not hit him? Like if it turns, or you could, I don't know. I don't know if you can turn a 10-foot cube. Okay. Oh yeah, he'll cast Shatter and hit these 2. And maybe this one as well. Maybe I just look that up. Select the cube's point of origin, slides anywhere on the face of the cube. Effect, cube size expressed in length of each size. Cube point of origin is not equal to the cube's area effect unless you decide otherwise. Okay, let's look in the player's handbook. Maybe isn't there a picture? Oh yeah, here we go. Cube. You pick a point and then it goes out like that. So, if I'm making a 10-foot cube and I want the origin to be like, wait, there's a way to make shapes. I guess that wouldn't happen unless I wanted to hit Stony as well, which I do not want to do. It just seems like, can't I just turn it and then, if I could turn it and rotate it somehow, like if I could turn it like that, you know, I could hit these 3 dudes. I personally don't see why that's a problem, that he could hit all 3 of them like that. Technically that is possible, but so I don't know. I'm gonna say it's okay and cast a spell. So Vernon will cast that, but feel free to leave a comment if I'm doing anything wrong. That I haven't already mentioned is one of my house rules or something. Have I mentioned any of my house rules? Do I have any house rules? Probably. So Vernon will cast Shatter, level 2, because it's the lowest level it can be cast, and also all of his spells must be cast at level 2. Which will definitely kill all 3 of those, I think, because it does half damage otherwise, right? Half as much on successful save, so it doesn't even matter. They don't have to save, and all 3 of them die. Normally I would make the save anyway, if this were a real game, or a game with people anyway, just because people like to know how well they did. And maybe I will anyway. Just because it's fun. Okay, so first one, failed, and passed. So the one that's not attached to him passed. I guess the other 2 were too distracted from drinking all the blood. And this one tries to dodge, but it doesn't manage to dodge all the way. But they're all dead. 3 down all at once. Thank you so much. There's still this one on me. Stony complains. That one's dead. Akumi's turn. Akumi will be like, well, maybe I can get it. And she'll Sacred Flame the one that's still attached. Wait, she also knows Shatter. Maybe she should Shatter the other side now. Those are the last 2 Sturges, right? That spell always works. Unlike her Sacred Flame, which has yet to work. So we'll Shatter again. Well, that'll definitely kill them. So, one's attached to him, tries to dodge. It does. The other one doesn't. It's too distracted, trying to get on him. But they're dead. They die. But Shatter is a thunder spell, which means it attacks with sound. So that makes a huge sound, which attracts all these people. So all the Sturge are dead, and combat ends. But then a few seconds later, just long enough for Vern to walk over to examine that, but Akumi walks up and casts Cure Wounds at level 1 on him, dealing healing, hate, health. And then back to full, but better than nothing. But during that time, all these people come in to be like, "What are you doing? Who are you? Why are you killing our men? We didn't. It was the Sturges." And they take one look at the Sturges and be like, "Okay, that checks out." But Vernon steps forward. He's like, "Okay, look, I can explain. You know, we're investigators, so we're just investigating this area and looking around for things that there are to see. You know, nothing to worry about." So Vernon makes a deception check versus these winged kobolds. Passive insight, which is 8, I guess. Kobolds are so dumb. So Vernon makes a deception check. At disadvantage, has to be 8 or more. It's a disadvantage because they're very suspicious. But he makes it. They're like, okay, I guess you're investigators. Well, would you like a tour? Snark says as he steps forward. Oh no, that's not necessary, Akumi says. And so he's like, right, no, not necessary at all. They kind of glance at each other and give each other a look, kind of a little nod. Where's your leader? Sony says, yeah, we heard that you were worshippers of a false god. False? They're not false. They're a dragon. Yeah, they're a real dragon. At least they'll become a dragon. Yeah, they're gonna become a dragon. Yeah, but they're not a dragon yet. Well, they're too young. They're a wyvern, or a wormling. Yeah, wormling. Yeah, dragon. And where can we find them, Vernon asks. Hev is about to open his mouth, but the winged kobold puts a hand in front of his. Like, how do we know we can trust you? Oh, you can trust me. And Vern will make a persuasion check, as normally. Yep, passes. Like, oh, well, they're just up that way. Think. Alright, well, that's all we needed to know. And he kind of, like, walks over here and motions for them to come over and huddle around. And they kind of whisper to each other as the kobolds start gathering the dead Sturges for food or something. I don't know. So let's kill all these people before they can attack us after we start attacking this wyvern. This worm, whatever. I agree. Okay, let's kill them. And they'll all make a stealth roll. Or how about... yeah, all of them will make a stealth roll. Which is normal for him. But he got a critical miss anyway. Never mind. They're like, as they brandish their weapons and turn to attack the kobolds, Stony makes an awful lot of noise. They turn, they're like, they're gonna kill us! So everyone rolls for initiative. There's no surprise round. And these kobolds is pretty easy. They're a little different from the ones at Dragon's Rest. For one thing, they don't like the players. And the ones at Dragon's Rest I kind of see as being like a bunch of Muppets, honestly. Well, the ones here are more like warriors, but not like great warriors. And they're still kobolds. But good enough that at the first sign of trouble, they'll probably attack the party, no matter what they're doing. Also, the party could, like, go over here and run them over here, but only if they're, like... I mean, they just came right over because of the thunder spells that both Vern and Akumi did. And depending on how much noise they make here, Spark Render might suddenly join as well. And just finish up the adventure here. This whole dungeon is really straightforward, and more than likely what's happening now will probably happen with your party too, if you want it to. If you decide like that none of the places can hear what's going on in the other places, that's totally fine. You know, then you can force them to explore a little. I think right here I'm not letting them explore. Actually, let's add Spark Render to the track as well, but he'll start way over there. So he hears what's going on, we'll say, just to make this one big epic battle at the end. Which you can do, totally. If you'd rather like split it up, or if the character's smart enough to like do everything stealthily, which could change things a lot, then Spark Render might still be in there. But in this case, I'll say he knows what's going on, he's about to charge in there, but they don't, our party doesn't know that Spark Render knows. Just to make this an epic battle at the end. Dragons are pretty much like anything else. They're wild animals, even though they can be quite intelligent. You can see his intelligence is 12 here. I think as they grow older, their intelligence just raises too. And they can be quite intelligent, but they're still basically wild animals. They're very territorial, and if you're on their space, which these people definitely are, they will attack you, even if they're good. You know, good dragons can still attack good parties, you know, if the good party like wanders right into their horde, which is important to note. With any dragon, because all dragons are naturally keep hordes, which are like all these gold and jewels, they'll just naturally start hoarding. It's just like an instinctual thing for them, and that's their territory, you know, that's also where they live. So when you have a dragon, that's something you always gotta keep in mind, like where's their horde, how close is it close enough that they might attack the party just in case, which is possible. Okay, Spark Render goes dead last. Good job, Spark Render. But I guess maybe he was sleeping. Now he's just waking up or something. Maybe he's sleeping. Anyway, Nero, Wing Kobold. What's their speed? Oh, 30 feet no matter what. He will fly over Kumi, dropping a thing on her head. A drop rock. It misses though. Raise her shield in time. Gives her, still 18. Vernon, 11? I thought it was 12. Why is it 11 now? No, I guess it was 11 before. I thought it was 12 though. I don't know why. Unless there's something I'm missing. Was it lowered for some reason? I didn't realize. He has leather armor. It's 11 plus his dexterity, which is 0. Okay, Erp will rush up to Stony and attack him. You look injured. I'll kill you. I'll finish you off. Put you out of your misery. That hits. 5 damage. Don't stop stabbing me. Crash. He will rush over to Vernon just because he sees that his the rest of his party is fighting those two, but no one's fighting him. So he'll be like, aha, kill the wizard. He's like, I'm a warlock, looking insulted. And then Crash kills him with 1 hit, and I don't even have to roll for it. Oh, he missed. Vernon, he'll cast sleep at 2nd level. He has to cast 7th level. So 25. Oh, 25 plus 8. Got it. I was like, what is going on? So 24 plus 8 is 33. He's gonna cast it right here, right behind Erp, because I think I'll hit them all then. Just anything within 20 feet. Yep, 33, and it's the lowest current hit point, so 5, 10, 15, and then plus 14. I think that's all of them, right? 15, 14 is 29. So yep, they all fall asleep. Sony and Kumi kill them all. Oh wait, we're still in battle because Spark Render's about to run into here. So Vernon, that's his turn. Stony goes. Give him all these ninja masks that mean sleep. I don't know, it's probably supposed to mean stealth or something. Whatever. So they're all asleep. They put on their ninja's masks, as all kobolds do when they sleep. And Stony will kill this guy. They're all prone and stuff too. I guess he gets to attack with advantage. There's a chance he could still miss, so I will attack normally and not just say that he just killed him outright for free. That's Vernon. Where's Stony? Here's a Kumi. I closed it by mistake. Okay. So attacking with advantage. 18. Kills him. Snark is asleep. Okay, so I guess it lasts a minute unless Vernon loses concentration. Akumi will also attack Nero next to her with advantage. And even though she's weak, she'll just do a normal attack. So that hits 5 damage, which is, not enough to kill it, but probably be dead shortly. If it is asleep, Spark Render starts flying, and because then he can fly 60 feet over to here, to which he then sees what's going on. He's just like, who are you? You're killing my kobolds. And I guess he'll then dash, so he can move another 60 feet. But he'll just move 30 and perch right on top of that. Noro is asleep. Erp is asleep. Or no, Erp's dead. Ekresh is asleep. Vernon. This looks really bad, Vernon says as he casts Hex for the final time, which will be, I'll just add the Hex onto him. Final Hex, and then he casts Eldritch Blast onto the creature, and misses. Needs 17 to hit. Uh-oh, he says. Steps away from the passed out kobold. Tony, he sees the dragon, but also wants to keep killing kobolds, so he'll step over to here and kill that one. So it hits, 5 damage, enough to kill it. Another dead kobold. Oh wait, I just realized that because he needs concentration for sleep, right? Oh no, it doesn't require concentration. Okay, good. That did for some reason. Okay, so Stony killed another one. Snark. I'll sleep. Just last a minute. So Kumi, keep attacking Nero, even though she's worried about Spark Render. She's always worried these kobolds will wake up again. Or maybe she will just, yeah, she'll attack the blue dragon with a guided bolt, or maybe Shatter. Wait, immune to lightning, not thunder. Yeah, she'll cast Shatter. Level 2 for only 10 damage. Well, Striker gets saving throw. Fails, so takes the full damage. Hav's turn, sleeping. Spark Render's turn. It cries angrily. Well, I want to use his breath, but I'm not sure if he can do it. Yeah, it travels in a straight line, so you can't hit. Like, I don't think I can say, like, see, that's a straight line. I'm not sure. Wait, or can he? Can I do that? It's like, would that be okay? Being like landing here and then shooting it that way, hitting both of them? Would that work? That looks like a straight line to me. Okay, so yeah, he'll land there and do that to hit both of them. Lightning Breath. So they both have to make dexterity saving throws. Take 4d10 damage. Let's do that first. Or half as much damage on the successful one. So that's crazy. 4d10. So 33 damage. Half as much as 16 damage. Oh, okay. So Stony and Vernon both get saving throws. Fail. And Stony's down either way, but might as well roll to see if he fails. Yep. So they both go down. Head loses his Hex. She can't get back because he's out of swell slots. He's down too. Both prone now. Still asleep. Crash is still asleep. Vernon makes a death saving throw. Fails. Dun dun dun. Stony makes a death saving throw. Critical hit. He comes back. He jumps back to his feet with 1 hit point. No longer prone. And just yells "Rah!" as he attacks Spark Render. But not enough to hit him. Ah, crap. He says he realized he might have wanted to heal himself instead. Too late now. Sleep. Kumi. I think it's the second turn they've all been asleep too, so I am keeping track. After 10 turns, I'll wake up again. Akumi. Up to 6 creatures of your choice, so you see within range. Again, hit points equal to 2d8, plus spell has no effect. And did a construct. Okay, so 12 points each is restored to her companions. 13, and he's still prone, but he has 12 health points and wakes up. That was devastating. I was having a dream we were fighting a horrible dragon that breathes lightning. Uh-oh. He says as he sees it's not a dream. Have still asleep. Spark Render. Crap. So he has a chance for his breath to come back. It's either 5 or 6 on one day. 6! His breath is back. So he just uses it again? He'll use it again, but he'll be like so angry at Akumi. He's just like, healer! I hate healers, and casts it directly at her. 4d10, 18 damage. Oh, so she gets a chance to dodge out of the way with dexterity, but she'll still take half damage if she manages to dodge out of the way, which she does not. So 18 damage total, which takes her down to 6. That hurt. She complains. Neuro, they're all it's the third turn. Oh, Ekrish is dead. Vernon, he stands up. He wants to spread out a little, so he's going to move over to here. Spark Render's no longer hexed, and he cannot hex him again, unfortunately. So he will just Eldritch Blast. But that does hit, or whatever this is, plus 3, so 7 damage total. Down to 35. Stony will attack Spark Render again with his sword. Oh, but he misses. Damn. Akumi will cast Prayer of Healing again, and get all 3 of them. So So they all heal 10 damage. I think that's how that works. It's not 10 points total she has to divvy out, is it? I hope not. So 10, 23, just to give him a fighting chance. She'll start laying in and attacking or setting spells to Spark Render after. Spark Render, he has a chance. Nope. His breath is gone. He's going to just bite at Stony and misses. As Stony blocks him with a shield. Shield getting in between him and the dragon's teeth. Vernon goes next, and Vernon will Eldritch Blast, like normal, which hits. So +3, so 4 damage. Not terrible, but it's the worst he could do right now, so. 31, but he's just like, as he hits him, he's just like, man, I wish I had another spell slot for Hex. Kicks the ground a little, being upset. Stony will attack. Longsword, 16, does not hit. Lails into his armored scales. Nerk and Akumi will throw a guided bolt at him. That hits for 16 damage. Pretty good. Pretty big chunk. So that takes him down to 15 health. Spark Render gets a chance for his breath to come back. Nope. And he will bite at Stony again. Misses. Vernon will use his Eldritch Blast. That hits for 7 damage. 8 health left. Stony will attack. Perhaps this could be the final blow. His longsword, it does hit. 6 damage. Not quite enough to kill him though. Doesn't quite finish him off. Kumi. Kumi will use Guided Bolt again. Why not? She'll take another spell slot, so missed though. Spark Render gets a chance. Nope. So bites. At this point, he could have a chance to run away, but it's the end of the adventure. I don't care. Because he only has 2 health left. He might just try. 15. Nope. Doesn't hit. So Vernon. Will Vernon kill it? No, that missed. Will Stony kill it? Nope. That also missed. Will Akumi kill it? With their guided bolt. No, that was a critical miss. Man, Spark Render gets a chance. Nope. And will bite. Oh, that hits. 11 damage. 11, so down to 12 damage. Vernon gets him a chance to Eldritch Blast. Miss. Stony. This is going to be like one of those points where he kills us all just because we can't hit him again. Hey, hit! There we go. Only 1 damage? Hey! More than 1 damage, so he is dead. And then they kill all the other kobolds and search the place. There's a puzzle up here that you have to they have to rotate these until they're all pointing to this, and then they can go down here and they'll find Adrian, and Adrian will take them back to, and Adrian will want to go back to Renara, and once you return them to Renara, and to also find the Weatherstone down there, which is down with Adrian. But I think in this case, I'm just going to say that was the end of the adventure. And truthfully, if this is your first adventure with people and they kill the boss there, you probably don't need to play anymore. You probably just be like, and you did it, you solved the problem. And you can maybe sum things up like I'm doing right now a little bit, depending on how much people want to roleplay, as long as you don't plan on doing anything more with this particular group of characters or this particular adventure. If you're doing a huge thing, Dragons of Stormwreck Isle campaign or something, of which you're probably making up most of it yourself after this initial 3-dungeon adventure, 3-level adventure. In which case, then then keep going with it, keep playing it. But otherwise, I'd say the adventure is pretty much over. You beat the final boss, you survived. Our people will live on in our memories, a legend and their own legend. But as a final thing, Kumi, Stony, and Vernon all find the treasure of Dragon's Rest. And also, the crew of that ship they went down on didn't die after all, because they found them the following day, wandering around on Dragon's Rest, looking as lost as they first did, aside from those 3 zombies they fought at the beginning, which was part of the crew. So, their stories will go on forever, except they're ending right now. Goodbye, everyone. That was a lot of fun. Good night, and good gaming.